The clock is set. 19 minutes on a show so exciting that people are breaking in to listen to it like it's Copa America Final 2024. Let's go. I was a little early, wasn't I?
Live from a city in Southern California, this is the 19-Minute Sports Report. Here's your host, Daniel West.
Hello there. Welcome to the 19-Minute Sports Report. As Announcer Man just said, I am Daniel West couldn't make it this week, so I'm filling in for him. You know how it goes with all of the vacations this time of year and radio and such. It's time for the Sports Building Update. This Sports Building Update, who's it brought to you by this week, Dave? Water. All right, very good. It was water last week, wasn't it? Okay, so water's back. That's good to know. I guess water like sponsoring the show. All right, Sports Building Update. Let's go. This Sports Building Update, again, brought to you by water. You should try it. Stay hydrated in these streets. You know, it's summertime. It's hot. You need water. In the NBA, Russell Westbrook is headed to the Denver Nuggets once a series of trades are complete. He's currently with the Clippers. He'll be with the Jazz, and after he goes to the Jazz, he'll end up with the Nuggets. It's very easy to follow. The National League wins the All-Star Game 2024 edition 5-3. Jared Duran is the MVP, but more importantly, Shohei Ohtani hit a home run. And just like his days with the Angels, he hits a home run and makes a highlight in a loss. Who wrote that? Was that you, John? In the NFL, Brandon Ayuk wants out. He wants to leave the San Francisco 49ers. Where he wants to go and when he'll do it, we don't know, but it's news. He wants to go. So we'll keep you updated when he actually, moves. And last but not least, the Los Angeles Kings and the Anaheim Ducks have new logos for the 2024 season. That means this scarf right here, it's out of date. But they're the same logos and colors they wore in the... Well, not the colors for the Ducks, but the same logos they had in the 90s. So it's really not new. It's just them making an old thing. That's the Sports Building Update. Again, brought to you by Water. For all information and news for sports, stay right here on the Informal Program channels, the 5-Minute LA Sports Show with Bagman, and of course, the 19-Minute Sports Report. That's enough with that, John. Thank you. We're getting very soft at transitions here. I like the fact that when we do transitions, they're very, smooth. Speaking of which, it's time for congratulations, celebrations, and eliminations. Dave is telling me I shouldn't rustle the papers around. Well, you're the one who gave me a script, so this seems like a you problem, Dave. I'm just saying. All right. To follow up, first of all, last week on the program, I'm being told that we had a bit of an issue. Is that fair to say, Dave? We had a bit of a problem getting Yeah, YouTube didn't work, so we didn't have a show here. Yeah, I know. What a shame. It was a shame. So a lot of people missed last week's program, and I just want to highlight for those of you watching on YouTube. First of all, hello, and Danny West will be back next week from his vacation. I had a list of of coaches who I think the U.S. men's national team should look into hiring because, as we know, last week Greg Berhalter is out as the national team head coach heading into the World Cup being hosted exclusively in the United States. So here's the list, just real quick, in case you missed it again. This is the list of coaches I think that the U.S. men's national team should go after. I'm hearing the name Patrick Vieira. Is that right, Dave? Has Patrick Vieira been mentioned as a coach? He's a candidate for this?
Yes.
Okay, yes, he is. All right, very good. Patrick Vieira, Steve Cherundolo, who is the boss out here at LAFC. He's on the list, correct? He is on the list? He's on the list? Okay, good. He's on the list, and other people. Pep Guardiola said no. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I just wanted to go over real quick, and since we weren't on YouTube, I want to make sure that you also out there watching knew these names. I thought Chip Kelly, he could go there. He doesn't have to recruit. He can just run in and run the team. Nick Saban, I know he's on ESPN now, but throw a lot of money at him. Coach K, again, same thing. Olympics, he has a track record. Steve Kerr, he could do the basketball, and then he moves on. Dan Campbell, bit of an odd hire, I know, but I think his culture, that they need a leadership. They need an adult in the room, and I think that Dan Campbell could do that. And then last but not least, two more names, Dan Hurley and Mike McCarthy. I think those are two names the U.S. men's national team should look for their new head coach going into the World Cup. So I just wanted to, reiterate that because some of you were not with me last week, and I wanted to make sure that we knew that. All right. Quick edition, a celebration, elimination, congratulations here. Dave, will you stop telling me to not look at the sheet? You gave me a list of rundown. You gave me a script. I'm going to read the script, okay? producers around here. All right. Do we have anyone to congratulate this week? Do we? Oh, yeah, we do. Congratulations to Jared Duran on winning the All-Star Game MVP. He is a Boston Red Sox, so we're not going to play the sound because LA and Boston are, hated rivals, so we won't do that. But to you and your family, congratulations. No, also congratulations. Actually, we do have congratulations. Congratulations to the first Dodger ever. This is Beanie's factoid of the week. John Beanie, the engineer around here. This is his factoid of the week. Congratulations to the first Dodger ever to win the home run derby. Is that right? Teoscar Hernandez. Congratulations to him. Do we have the congratulations sound? We don't. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't have it. Okay, got it. Okay, because you didn't want to play it for Jared Duran, so you just didn't load it. Okay, very good. All right. It's now time for the point of the show where do the top story of the day. This week, the only sporting event that really happened of note outside of Caitlin Clark doing Caitlin Clark things, which we'll get to later in the show, the MLB All-Star Game. And I've seen what you said out on the internet. I've seen the reports. I've heard that it's broken. The All-Star Game's broken. It was better when we were playing for home field advantage in the World Series because, it's always better in the old days. Now, of course, we got to that point because we didn't care about the All-Star Game, and so they said, well, how do we care about the All-Star Game? What? I've been looking at the wrong side. I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Camera's over here? Okay, thank you. Why did you tell me it was... Why did you change sides, first of all? Okay, good deal. Apparently, I was looking at the wrong camera, but... I mean, maybe you noticed. I didn't notice. And if you're listening, you certainly didn't notice. Anyway, so we got to this All-Star Game format because we had a tie back in the early 2000s in Milwaukee, and they said, we need to make this game matter more. How do we make the game matter more? And then someone got up in the meeting and said, I have got a great idea. What if we make home field advantage in the World Series at stake? And then the All-Star Game was great. And then everyone decided, that's too much. We don't need those level of stakes. Then we backed it down, and everyone complained about the game not having enough stakes. Such is the circle of life. So in light of the fact that it is July in sports and there's nothing else to do but make lists, I've made a list of the top 6 All-Star games in sports. This is the definitive list. I made part of the list. I consulted people in the street who helped me make the list. And now, without further ado, here's the list of the top 6 All-Star games. Coming at number 6. Actually, can we use Dave? He moved again. What? Dave is just changing sides here. If you're watching, you can see I turned my head to see Dave, and Dave was over here. And oh, you wanted the camera. I get it. So you wanted me to look where the camera was. Okay, but now you're over here. Okay, anyway. Can we use the word of the week imaging? Is that blasphemous if we use the word of the week imaging? I don't care who you are. That's what's just wrong. Okay, I guess not. All right, so we'll just do the list old-fashioned way here. All right, coming at number 6, the 6th out of 6 All-Star games. I know there's 6 of them. You may be saying, but Daniel, there are 4 major sports. I know. There's 6 All-Star games. Coming at number 6, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. It's old. No one really tries anymore. I mean, you saw it. Players just out here striking out, throwing 100 miles an hour. Like, they're not really trying. Not really trying. Diving for baseballs, swinging hard. It's who cares? No one. They're just out there just getting recreation and jogging around. It's a shame. Number 5, the Major League Soccer All-Star Game. Better than the Major League Baseball All-Star Game because at least they're trying out there. Usually they bring in a team from Europe or they bring in the Mexican League All-Stars and they play an exhibition. So at least you have a feeling somewhat of, this is a competition. We're doing it for pride. We're doing it for country. We're doing not to embarrass ourselves on the world stage because, European fans say, what's MLS? That was my British accent. I'm sorry, it's the MLS. And then they mock us. So it's an important game for American pride. Coming at number 4, the NASCAR All-Star Race. Now, you may be saying it's not a game. You're correct. But still, it's better than baseball. Again, they're not trying. And Major League Soccer. Because soccer. Coming at number 3, the NHL All-Star Game. Now, you may be saying, Daniel, didn't they get rid of it? Yes, that's right, but still. Coming in at number 2, we have the NBA. Because, LeBron James plays in it. And he's always in the news. So, if ESPN's covering it and TNT has the rights to it and, LeBron and Steph and Kevin Durant are in it, can't be bad, right? And, of course, number 1, the greatest all-star competition right now in American sports, that would be the National Football League because NFL is always number one in everything, so they must have a great game. I haven't watched it in about 15 years. I think the last time I watched it, they were in Hawaii. I haven't seen what's happened since, but I'm assuming that if it's the NFL, it's good. All right. This is called the 19-minute sports report because it's a very fast-moving show, and we're already at halftime, which means we have left enough time to do all 10. Is that correct, Dave? We don't have enough time. I can only do 9. Okay, one week. 1 week. I'm promised 1 week. 1 week, we're going to get to all 10 winners of the week. This is the part of the show where we count down the top 10 winners in sports. It's the winners of the week. John Beanie, hit the imaging.
It's time for the best countdown in sports radio.
That's right.
From 10 to 1, here are the informal programs. Winners!
All right, just to be clear, we do not have enough time to do all 10. Is that correct?
Yes.
Even though I'm starting earlier than I have ever started winners of the week, you're telling me that I don't have enough time.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what more I need to do. I really don't, Dave. It's a shame. All right, just hit me with the imaging. Let's go to number 9.
Here's number 9.
Coming in at number 9, Paul Skeens. Yes, he pitched. He started the All-Star game. He got rid of Aaron Judge on one pitch, but most importantly, Livy Dunn was cheering in the stands for him. And if you have Livy Dunn on your side, cheering in the stands for you, showing up at red carpet events with you, that's a pretty good week. And on top of it, again, you also pitched in the All-Star game. So Paul Skeens, number 9, winner of the week.
Number 8.
Coming in at number 8, Jared Duran, the MVP of the 2024 All-Star game. He's had a great season for the Boston Red Sox, who are in one of the wild card spots. Coming up on the program this summer, because we have lots to talk about, why the Major League Baseball playoff format maybe needs a little bit of a tweak and what we can do to fix it. Because baseball fixed the rest of the sport, and so now we can't do how to fix baseball talk, so we can do how to fix the baseball postseason talk, because, again, it's the middle of summer, and we need to talk about something. But anyway, Jared Duran, he plays for the Red Sox, and he won the All-Star game because he hit a home run or something. I was watching, like, C-SPAN, so I didn't actually see it, but I heard it was good. And congrats to him and his family. I guess he got a check or something, or a car. Did he get a car? They don't do that anymore. He got a glass bat. Oh, that seems like a downgrade. I remember they got a Chevy. But I guess the glass bat works too, I guess.
It's number 7.
Coming in at number 7, that would be Teoscar Hernandez. Again, we don't have. Do we have winners? Do we have something that we can play, John, over there to celebrate the fact that Teoscar Hernandez, a Dodger, won the All-Star Game Home Run Derby? Winners! Okay, that's close enough. Anything else?
We're gonna see you in the playoffs.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the All-Star format. I don't know why you.
We're gonna see you
Okay.
in the playoffs.
All right, we're gonna see you in the play. I don't know why he plays that. I don't understand the appeal. I don't get it. It's weird.
We're gonna see you in the playoffs.
Like what? Who? Teoscar Hernandez? We're gonna see him in the playoffs?
We're gonna see you in the playoffs.
What does that mean? Please explain to me what that means.
We're gonna see you in the playoffs.
That's not an answer. Okay, anyway. He won the home run derby. First Dodger to win. They changed the format, but again, I was watching C-SPAN. I didn't actually see the home run derby, but I just saw he won when I checked my phone the next day.
At number 6.
Coming in at number 6, some of you out there, you may be listening to this right now, actually playing the new edition of College Football 25, the new football video game. I'm sorry, it's a basketball video game. That's right. For the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Sega Genesis. It's the biggest game of the year, and there's a team in it called FCS Southwest who comes in at number 6 for winner of the week. Now, from what I'm being told, FCS Southwest is one of the FCS schools in this basketball game that you can play as. And what they do is they come into your building and they destroy you. I have seen reports on the internet of people losing by 40 points to FCS Southwest, who's supposed to be a cupcake on your schedule, but apparently they're a good team. Now, the gamers who waited years for EA College Football 25, the biggest basketball game since NBA 2K20, I believe, they are not the winners of the week. EA Sports, who's making billions of dollars off this game, not the winners of the week, but FCS Southwest. Number 6.
Here's number 5.
Coming in at number 5, Shohei Ohtani. Now, you may be saying to yourself, why is Shohei number 5 when Paul Skeens was number 9 and Jared Duran was number 8 and Teoscar Hernandez was number 7? Well, the reason is because he hit the home run And years from now, that's all people are going to remember from that game. That's right, Dave. Yeah, that's it. That's all they're going to remember. They're going to remember Shohei hit that home run. Who won? They're like, I don't know. Who struck out Aaron Judge or got him out on one pitch? I don't know. Who started it for the NL? I don't know. Who won? I don't know. Who hit the home run? Shohei. That's why he's number 5. John?
At number 4,
Thank you. Coming in at number 4, Lionel Messi. He won the Copa America. Is that correct?
Yes.
He did. Okay, so I think that means that he's a winner. Okay, very good. Didn't we have a longer one? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you. I knew you had something in there. Anyway, the city of Argentina.
We know we're a winning city. We're going to see you in the playoffs.
No, we're not. Anyway, now Messi was injured. His ankle swole to a disturbing level. It was very. It was very wrong. It looked very bad. It was not good. Agreed. It wasn't. It was shocking. Anyway, but he was on the field after the game to celebrate with his team, and he's Lionel Messi, and he won the World Cup before, and he won this competition in 2020 or 2021. I don't remember because, I don't remember why it was delayed, actually, but I think it was 2020 or 2021. Something happened, and that's why they didn't run it in the normal year. Anyway, he's won 3 straight with his team, and even though he wasn't on the field for this one, it's Lionel Messi. What can you say? He's number 3, I believe. Number 4, excuse me. Now to number 3.
and now your top 3.
Coming in at number 3, England fans. Because if you were not a fan of Gareth Southgate, excuse me, well, he's gone. He's no longer the manager of England. So now you'll have a different coach to lose finals with. All right, Dave, hit me.
This is number 2.
Coming in at number 2, Caitlin Clark. I don't know if you saw, but Caitlin Clark had a 17 assists. Was it 17 assists? 17 assists, Dave? What? 17 assists. No, it was 19. 19. LeBron James, how many assists did Caitlin Clark have?
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5.
Yeah.
Not 6.
Yeah.
Not 7.
That's right. 19 assists. It's a lot of assists. So, I think that's pretty impressive. Wouldn't you say that, Dave? I think that's a pretty good deal, I'd say.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, so congratulations to her. Congratulations to, all of the WNBA players who we didn't mention here. Oh, for crying out loud. Excuse me for a moment. The news snail is here with some letters because the mailbox is on vacation this week. Why didn't you bring up Angel Reese? Because this was Caitlin Clark who had 19 assists. Person who wrote in. Angel Reese could never do that. She stands in the posts and gets rebounds because everyone misses. Why didn't you mention? You know what? I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark did a great thing. I thought.
He knocked the phone over.
Yeah, my video. We knocked the video over. Now the audience is just staring at a chicken. Can we fix that, Dave? Can we fix that? What a moment there. There we go. Nothing went wrong there. All right, John Beanie. Number 1, please.
Here's number 1.
Video back? Okay, video's back. All right, it's time for number 1. You may be wondering, who on earth could be number 1 in such a topsy-turvy week in sports? The answer, ESPN. You see, ESPN released a list of the top 100 athletes since 2000, and it dominated the sports landscape. And if there's one thing that we can all agree with this time of year in sports, it's that list radio is the best kind of radio you can do. List content is the best kind of content you can do. And that's why we just did the winners of the week and put ESPN's top 100 list at number 1. That will do it for this week's show. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, tell someone else because they might like it. Talk to you next week. Until then, bye.
This is the Informal Post Show.
Oh, penalty assessing robot.
She said your grammar was horrible during the sports building read.
It was awful.
Sorry about that. I can get better.
Better.
By the way, hold on. Yeah. Also, John, I'm hearing that your sound bites were very low today.
They were.
All right, so we can get better as a show.
Maybe. I'll bet on it though.
We should bring that segment back.
No, we should not. We should not bring Don't Bet on It back.
But there's so much gambling potential.
Yeah, but the whole segment is just John saying things that are true, like don't bet on the Cubs to win the World Series in 1907. Like what?
Well, they didn't.
Yeah, I know, but you can't bet on that now.
That doesn't mean I still shouldn't say to people money.
Do you know how gambling works?
Yes.